Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome to our presentation on how to create an amazing photo jewelry piece for your loved one for Valentine's Day. My name is Morgan. Hi. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. I'm the owner and founder of Foterra Jewelry. Yeah, just let me know who's here. Can you hear me okay? I hate going on and then people are like, I can't see you or hear you. So let me know if you can see me and hear me all right. Just give me a thumbs up or a hi or how's it going? Also, if you put comments in there, hi Chris. If you put comments in there, I know who's here. And I know who to give a $10 gift card to, because I said that if you show up live today, you get a $10 gift card from Foterra Jewelry to use on any of our custom jewelry pieces. So make sure I know you're here so I can send you a $10 gift card. So I see one person. But yeah, so I wanted to say, hi, Stacy. Nice to meet you too. That's so nice. So yeah, I'm here today to talk about how to identify and find the perfect photos to use for an awesome jewelry gift for your loved one or for yourself. That's okay. It's okay to treat yourself too sometimes. But I get so many questions about this. So I love to teach a little workshop about how to identify these photos and what makes a great piece. And so I'm really excited to do this today. This is so important that you find the right jewelry or the right photo for your jewelry piece. It's super important because if you choose the wrong piece or kind of the wrong area, it can really if you choose the wrong area, your loved one will be disappointed. You'll be disappointed in how it turned out. Everyone will be disappointed. But I'm going to teach you how to avoid disappointment because once you identify all these things, it is so easy to create a jewelry piece. Once you see it, you're like, okay, I know exactly what to do. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly which photos to look for on your phone. You can use your phone photos. And you're just going to want to easily go to the website and create your own piece. It's very, very easy once you know what you're looking for. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to teach today. So I see Nicole, hi, Lisa, hi. Oh, from Long Island, oh my gosh, it's late there. Thank you for joining us. Yay, and from Michigan, awesome. Yeah, oh, Kentucky, nice. So a lot of places, yay. This is so much fun. Yeah, so I am just going to go ahead. I'm going to move this. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just going to go jump right in and head into our little nifty-difty presentation here. Oops, I'm going to move that up. But yeah, I would love to know also, like, who are you designing the piece for? Is it for your mom? Is it for your sister? For a coworker? Is it for yourself? Is it for who's it for? I'm so curious. So yeah, let me know who you're making this piece for. I love to hear who the jewelry is being made for. I love hearing stories. So your good story, please share. I love stuff like this. So yeah, definitely let me know. Your mother-in-law, I love that. That's a nice one. Aw, nice. So when you are searching for a photo for your photo jewelry piece, there are 5 things to look for. Oh my gosh, I just have to say, Chris says, me. I love it. You're making something for you. I love it. I'm so bad when I'm gifting. I'm like, oh, I like that too. So I'm going to get one for me and one for you. I'm so terrible. I get so many gifts for myself when I'm shopping for other people. I don't know if anybody else here is guilty of that one too, but oh man. But yeah, no, I love it. Oh, my sisters, I love it. Your sisters, that's sweet. Yeah, no, I love how these are like how you can really make it meaningful, especially when it's a family member and you have like inside jokes about, a place or inside memories about a place. So it's always really fun to make it special with a custom piece. So yeah, so there are 5 things you want to look for when you're choosing a photo. And I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to break it down and make it really bite-sized and really easy to identify all these 5 things. And if you have questions along the way, you can go ahead and type it in the chat. And I may just have to like circle back and get back to your question at the end. But if you think of it, and go ahead and type it in. It's totally fine. So yeah, here we go. So number 1, you want to look for simple scenes when you're looking for a photo. Scenes where there's a lot going on. You have to think you're going to be shrinking this down into a really teeny tiny jewelry piece. So you don't want to follow the traditional rules of photography. And I'll show you what that even means if you're not even sure what that means. So the traditional rules of photography kind of go like this. There's a foreground of the photo, a midground, and the background. So what that is, so this area right up front, the foreground with the flower in it, and it's sometimes usually the foreground will have the subject in it too. The midground, sometimes also has subject, is this middle area. And then this background up here is the blurred palm trees. And the background often gives it context. So that's like in traditional photography, that's kind of what you'll see often in a photograph. Now, forget it. Forget that I told you that. Forget everything. So what you need to look for in your photo is just really the subject. You want to look for the subject. You want to look for the one thing that draws your eye, and don't worry about anything else. And you just want to focus in on that. Because everything else, if it gets too much, if there's too much going on, it's just going to get muddy, and especially in a little teeny tiny jewelry piece. So just, it just doesn't read as a jewelry piece. And I just realized I have a typo there. Ignore that. So yeah, so like I said, you want to find the best section. And sometimes with a photo, there isn't really a subject. There isn't really like a big flower sticking out. Like there isn't always something very glaringly obvious. So with that, here's an example of something that doesn't really have a subject, but it has a scene. And so with that, I just say you don't need to include every single part of the photo in your jewelry piece. With this one, I just kind of, and as I'll show you in a minute how you can design on the website and kind of find that interesting area and move things around to make it a little like see what you want. But for this one, I just kind of moved things around until I found the most interesting areas of the photo. And that's okay too. Like, I didn't try to fit this entire thing in there. I just took a little sliver, like this much of it, this little area of it. And so that you want to like look for the most interesting areas, the most the areas that have the most like texture are always fun too. So with like waves, you want to look for like texture, or with clouds and sunset, you want to look for the colors in that. Oh yeah, hi Kathy, glad you're here too. I'm glad you didn't miss it. And if you missed a couple steps, but you can always watch the replay. I'm not going to take it down, so you can come back and check it out. All right. Next is sunsets, and we get asked about sunsets all the time, and it's probably because we're most known for sunset jewelry. It's our most popular thing. We have a huge sunset jewelry collection on the website too. But people are often like, I want to capture my own sunset. How do I do about that? What do I do? How do I do that? How do I get your colors? So the way you do that is I say it's all about the weight. And so let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's an example of a really beautiful sunset on the water. It's faded, it's misty, it's got that beautiful glow, it's got colors. But when and the sun hasn't quite gone down, it's like just touching the water, just touching, almost there. But when you go to put it into a jewelry piece, that's all you get. Yeah, it's just kind of white. It's all blown out and there's nothing interesting there. So I say when you're taking your photo, before you go to even design your jewelry, when you're taking your photo, it's all about the weight. The trick is to wait. So when you're taking your sunset photos, wait until the sun goes down. And that's actually, so when the sun is behind the mountain, when it's behind the ocean, that's when the sky starts getting all that beautiful light. And that's what you want in your photo. So you want to make sure, and sometimes, sometimes it just doesn't happen and you, oh man, I waited for nothing. And it's a bummer. But, the days that you wait and you're patient and you get that amazing glow in the sky, that's what you're going for. So yeah, it's all about the weight. You don't want to use those photos that have, every once in a while it's okay to try it, like the sun with the sun actually in the photo, but for the most part you want to wait until after it's gone down. And this is actually taken from the other side of the island here on Oahu, where the sun rises, and so this was right before sunrise. So either way, you don't want to have that direct light right in your face when you're using your phone, when you're taking a sunset photo. Another big one that we get are using photos of people. And we get asked this all the time. Is it okay to use a photo, a family portrait, a photo of people? How can how does that work? And my answer is yes and no. It works and it doesn't work. So let me explain. So right here, there is cute portrait of this family. They are so cute. It's like this photo would look so good in somebody's living room. It is such a nice photo. However, if you look at the pendant here, they're all washed out. You can barely see them. You can't even see the baby, the little boy. He's not even a baby. I was looking at the pendant. He looks like a baby in the pendant, but you can barely see anybody. You can't see that she's pregnant. You just can't see it. So what I say is there's another technique to capture people that I think is the most effective with our jewelry. And it's actually best explained in lesson 5. It's all about the silhouette. So with silhouette, you can capture the context of of where the people are really well. And you can, so you can tell, like, without barely looking at this, that this is their wedding. These two are clearly having a wedding or, some sort of romantic, there's like a romantic vibe here. And you you can tell that it's fancy. You can tell there's all kinds of context here. This is a memory. And so it's great to capture that context of the place you were in, and you can capture the people as well. So try to get that silhouette. Those silhouette shots really capture people well. And because our jewelry is translucent, it that hard contrast of the black against a sunset, or the black against, in this case, those fairy lights, really helps to make it pop. So the silhouette is the way to go. So my tips for shooting in silhouette, so shoot against the source of light. However, a faint light, kind of like how I was saying, wait until the sun goes down. Wait until the sun goes down to get a silhouette shot. That point right where it goes down. Or if the sun hasn't quite gone down, you want the sun to be kind of off to the side. You don't want to shoot straight into the sun with the silhouette. You want to kind of move your camera a little away from the sun. And you want to hide your camera or your phone, behind the people, where the source, so behind the people and the source of light. So you want to make sure you're getting that silhouette. That so the source of light is behind them. They're in the middle, and then your camera. You also want to look for like interesting clouds, colorful scenery, like things that give your shot context. So you can, so when you're taking this, you're taking it of your favorite place, in your favorite place, or at a very special place, like that picture of the wedding. Like that's the important stuff. And taking it from a lower angle than you're used to also helps with silhouette. So kind of go a little low, maybe around your waist area with the camera. That tends to help with the light as well. Okay. I'm going to pause here before I go into teach you how to use the drag and drop tools on our website. Let me see. Oh, thank you. And I can't see who this is. And if you want me to see who you are, if you don't want to, that's okay. But I have this, there's a little instructions on the top, right above this video, that says, I'm going live using StreamYard. If you want me to see who you are, something like that, click here. And it just gives me permission to see who you are. So this person says, let's see, can I do a small section of a colorful bird showing the feather texture? Yes, you can. Actually, we had somebody, one of our photographers, so we partner with a network of photographers for our main collections. It's really fun, and they come up with some really creative designs. And so there are two people who have done this in our photographers. One person did a peacock, and it was zoomed way in on the peacock feathers, and it's really kind of neat. And then the other one was, I believe it was a toucan, and they were zoomed straight in on the toucan. It was kind of interesting. It looked almost abstract. So yes, this is definitely something that you can do. Oh, the finished DPI is that actual size. I cannot. I'm so sorry. But you know what? I can tell you that you don't need to get too technical with it. You need, I can tell you that you need more than a thumbnail. Some people have submitted thumbnails and they end up looking really pixelated, but like an iPhone photo, it doesn't need to be at a printable level at 300 DPI or anything like that. A lower level is fine, but yeah, it doesn't need to be a huge file. I can tell you that much. Sorry, I can't get too technical. So yeah, feel free to add. Oh, are you not able to hear? Oh no. If anybody else is having trouble hearing me, please let me know. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing, and Yeah, go and I'm going to teach you guys how to use the design portal area. And I had a couple of people submit some good photos in our Facebook group, which I was really excited about. And if you're not in our Facebook group, please go join us in there. We'd love to have you in there. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff in our Facebook group on like secret sales and things like that. I have so much planned for this year. I'm so excited. But yeah, we had some people in the Facebook group submit some photos. And so I am using them as examples here. So thank you for doing that. I'm just going to pull up the website here. So give me just 1 second and I will share my screen again. Let's see, a tab. All right, here we go, share. Let's see, can you see? Okay, good. And let me know if you can't see that. It looks like it's all good on this end. So when you go to the website, it's foterrajewelry.com and you're just gonna go to custom jewelry and make your own custom jewelry right here. And you're gonna scroll down. You can also see this. You can have a one-on-one consultation with me if you're still, after this, if you're still feeling stuck. It's a free to book and we just jump on a Google Meet and have a little meeting and it's pretty fun. And we just design your jewelry in real time. So yeah, our most popular styles are probably, and probably the easiest to design with, are the teardrop here and the circle. So if you're looking for something simple and you're just, I'm not sure if they're gonna like it, that's your safest bet. So with our first one, I'm actually gonna choose a little bit of a different style. I'm gonna use this one here, and I'm just doing necklaces to make it easier. So here we go. So I'm gonna pull up, here we go. For the pendant, I'm gonna pull up, oops. Uh-oh, now I can't find it, of course. Oh goodness. Nope, today. Ah, okay, hold on 1 second. Recents, there we go. Oh no, now I can't find it. I'm just gonna search. Oh, there it is. All right, so Krista in our Facebook group, she submitted this gorgeous photo. And I thought that this would look amazing in this long teardrop shot because gosh, I'm not even sure I want to move it. But I was thinking I would move it over here because it kind of, again, you get that context of the area. And this is a very special place here on Oahu, Kaneohe Bay. And so I wanted to give it that context of the peninsula out here. But I love how, oh, here you can like zoom in and see. Oh, and it doesn't really want to move around. There we go. Now it's moving around. So yeah, you can kind of zoom in and see, okay, is that the area I want? And I just thought with the translucency of our jewelry and the way that that would work, I just think the water will look so good in a jewelry piece. Like it'll look like water when she's wearing it. My husband's making all kinds of noise over here. He works with me here. He was our original photographer. So yeah, I'm gonna choose this area for that one. And then you can choose the back of the card too. And the one thing that's kind of fun about this is you can choose a completely different photo if you want to. So we've had people choose an area of the photo, of one photo, and then they put a photo of, like say it was a wedding gift, and they put their wedding photos on the back. So, I mean, you can really just do whatever you want here. And you can move it around. You can say, oh, I just want the water. So that's kind of fun. Or I want it kind of broken up just right. And it's nice because it has that grid here. so you can kind of see where everything's gonna lay. And you're like, okay, that's good. So I'm gonna choose that, and you can preview it and make sure it's exactly what you want. Get a little zoom in, and that's that. So Krista, I just designed your piece for you. Thank you, Krista. And you win a gift card. So that's pretty fun. So thank you for being our guinea pig. And let's see, I'm going to do one more. And this one, again, I'm going to do a pendant just because it's a little easier. Earrings work exactly the same way, except you're going to design both sides of the earring. You can do asymmetrical, which I love asymmetry. The earrings I'm wearing right now are asymmetrical. One has the island out here, Rabbit Island, and the other one does not. So again, you're just going to upload your photo and choose a file. And this one is a little different. So this one breaks some rules that I just talked about. So there's the sunset. And I was kind of debating. I was like, what, let's see. I was kind of thinking about putting in, I was going to experiment here. And so this is kind of the fun part. You can kind of experiment. No, I'm not sure there's enough of the photo in, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to move it over here and try to get that sunset up. Oops, I think it's a little too high. There we go. That's a little nicer. So yeah. And there we go. That's kind of nice. So yeah, so that is one option there. And then again, you're just going to go ahead and choose the back. And again, you can just kind of, this kind of gives you, and the thing that's really nice about this is that it comes with a card, it comes with a photo on the back, and it just gives you guys context. So if it's your favorite spot, when you get the gift, or if it's your friend's favorite spot, or your mom's, or your sister-in-law, or they'll get that and they'll know, okay, this is my favorite place, this is my happy place. And so it's just kind of nice to have that context. And so just preview it at the end there. Make sure it's everything you want. Oops. Oh, I think my recording equipment is making it be weird, but it won't let me preview. But next, all you're going to do is you're just going to add it to cart and check out, and you're all good. And we get all the information and we get started on it, and it takes about 7 to 10 days. That's why I'm starting this series a little early for Valentine's Day, because it does have a little bit of processing time on our end to make your jewelry and make it just right. If anything goes wrong in the making process, we want to make sure we have enough time to get it to you before Valentine's Day. So yeah, I know I love asymmetrical earrings too. I have an issue with symmetry. I can't, I have to have, something has to be off, even my hair. So yeah, so if there's any other questions, please let me know. But we are going to be choosing a winner, and both of you guys for submitting your photos, thank you very much. You get a gift card to Foterra Jewelry for $50 off any custom jewelry piece. So thank you guys. It was, let me double check here. I don't want to mess up anybody's names. Chris and Krista. So thank you very, very much for submitting photos and being my guinea pigs. So yeah, and then after this, we're going to be choosing one person from the comments here for a $50 gift card. Yeah, congratulations, for a $50 gift card for any custom piece. And then if you've shown up today, make sure you type in the comments, I'm here, before we log off, because you got a $10 gift card. So no matter what, you get something awesome today. So I hope this answered all of your questions. I'm going to double check that there aren't any other questions in the comments here. But yeah, I hope that this was helpful. I hope you feel really confident going out and choosing a photo. Ooh, there's one more. Can you do one image on one earring and another design on another earring? Yes, you can do whatever you want, girl. No, we've had people submit that before. Um, Actually, it was a gift for a mom, and she was a photographer, and it was, I think it was water and mountains. I think that was the theme. Anyway, it was really sweet. It was such a sweet gift. So yeah, you can do either one. And I really like that idea. So yeah, yeah, for sure. Get creative. I That's what I say. Get creative, get bold. It's lots of fun. How do I turn on my identity? Well, don't worry. I will see in Facebook who you are, but I just can't see you right now who you are. But it's in the comments up or in the description above this video. It says click. I'm going live using StreamYard. It's at the bottom, and just click here to say it's okay that I can see you. Yeah. But I will go through the comments and I will choose a winner at random. And Chris and Krista, you win some gift cards. Thank you very much. And yeah, and I will come back periodically throughout today and tomorrow to check and see if there's questions, and I will answer them. It just may take me a little bit longer than this live video to answer your questions. But if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, just put them in the comments down there and I can help you. So thank you so much. Uh-oh, it's telling me there's trouble. So I better sign off with my internet. So yeah, oops. Yeah, no, we're all good. So it's telling me I better sign off, but thank you again so much for being here and have a wonderful evening. And bye for now. Thank you. Bye.